Shalom, shalom, all praise be unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahshai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Most and well. Shalom to the elect worldwide. Yeah, man, as you can see in the title there, from Samoy TV, it says terrible flood in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, and now you can see down there, BBC News says China floods, heavy flooding sees tens of thousands evacuated. So it's floods and earthquakes, simultaneously all over the world, man, various places. You heard New York City, you heard about Taiwan, you see? So this is, leading closer to the end, in the end times, man. You see, everything is just having a great domino effect, man. Prophecies popping off like popcorns, like we say. Yeah, so we're living in extreme dark times and heavy times, man. Now, I did see in some titles in the video talking about seed clouding and stuff like that, which I need to get into it. I need to look that up for a bit, but I'm assuming it's just like weather manipulation. But I still need to get into it before I say anything about that. But nevertheless, judgment is still happening, man, from the Lord. Yeah, judgment is still happening, man. And this, the Saudi Arabia, so-called Arabs, Ishmael, they're getting judged, man. They're getting judged. Matthew 24, get straight to the point. Verse 7, it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." Now, in that time, you got Iran, State of Israel, China, Russia, America, right? And various other countries, man, gearing up and preparing for the ultimate war, man. The third war, which is written in the scriptures. And there should be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So there's been multiple earthquakes, America, New York, Taiwan. Also, in Saudi Arabia, you had, the earth, erupting, like floods and stuff like that. So yeah, this is judgment of the Lord. These are end time prophetic judgments, man. Isaiah 13, verse 6, as you can see in the title, judgment of the day of the Lord. This is the Lord is making his gradually making his return. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, soon to come. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. The Lord is coming to destroy, various places of the world, and the main hotspot will be Babylon the Great, which is America, man. Yeah, the most wickedest place and most confusing place on the world, man. There should be all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. People are gonna be scared, to shit, man. Yeah? People are gonna be scared shitless, man. People are gonna be so frightened, should I say? People are gonna be having heart attacks. People are gonna be giving up the ghost. People are gonna be running around like headless chickens, not knowing what's going on or how to escape it. Yeah. And they should be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. People are gonna be in great agony, man. Unbearable pain. And they should be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel. It's going to be a rude awakening, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. See, so the Lord's angry, man, at the wicked. The Lord's angry at sin. The Lord's angry at the heathens have oppressed our people, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, and those are scattered. The Lord's angry that Esau, the so-called white man, is ruling. The Lord's angry of how Esau has ruined the earth, man, and the people. Psalms 83, verse 14, "As the fire burneth for wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them with thy tempests, and make them afraid with thy storm." So that's what the Lord did, man, in all these countries, to all these people. Yeah, now China and Saudi Arabia. The Lord's persecuting them with his tempests. and making them afraid with his storm. He's using the elements to judge them, man. Fill their faces with shame that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yeah, Allah's not saving them. They can pray to Allah as much as they want, you know. Allah's not saving them, man, because this is the Heavenly Father Yahweh's judgment, man. Yeah. Yahweh is the Most High. He's above all gods, man. Yeah. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish. The Lord's, is dusting them off. That men may know that thou, whose name alone. Yeah, now obviously Allah just means, power. But them Muslims, Islam people, they believe that to be the name, which is not the name. It just mean powers or God. But God, the Most High, has a holy name that you need to respect, man. And his name is Yahweh, and his son's name is not Jesus Christ, but Yahweh Shai, in the holy language of Hebrew, which we considered both as so-called black men. And there's Israelites scattered in those countries like Saudi Arabia, Qatar and all of that. And them places are wicked as well, because they got Jakes out there in slavery, man. They got so-called black people there in slavery. They mistreat Jake, man. Yeah, because we're the real Israelites, man, the real sons of God. But that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. You see that? Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of a devouring fire. Yeah, the Lord is judging the earth, and this is concerning Ishmael, so-called Arabs, like people from Saudi Arabia and all that, Qatar and them lot. Genesis 17 verse 19 to 21. And the Most High said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. Yeah, which is obviously one of the forefathers we descend from. We come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now the Ishmaelites, they came from Abraham, but the covenant wasn't to Ishmael, man. I'm just going to say it here. And thou shalt call his name Isaac, and I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant. With him, Isaac, and with his seed after him, And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and I will make him fruitful. So the Ishmaelites, the so-called Arabs, the Lord has blessed them, man. And guess what? They're living blessed. That's why people go to holidays, Saudi Arabia, Qatar and all them countries. And these Arabs have got deals with the devil, man. Esau, the so-called white man. Yeah. So they are blessed. They're prosperous. Look at them now with, the rider season and boxing, putting all these great spectacular shows and fights and stuff like this, because of that Arab money, as Figgy said, was it the Busta Rhymes, showing you that they're blessed and prosperous in this wicked world that we live in, man, which is prophesied. Yeah, but just because they're blessed doesn't mean that they're the people, doesn't mean that they're part of the covenant, and doesn't mean that they're entitled to be saved. That's not the kingdom's not for them, the promises is not for them, and the birthright is not for them. So they're doomed anyway. These heathens are going to be our servants, man. Anyways, as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I've blessed him, and I will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he begat, and I will make him a great nation. He's a great nation, man. But my covenant, this is the important bit, my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year. You see? So the Lord's only dealing with the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which is Jacob / Israel, the real Israelites. So that's that, man. anyways, with that, they're getting judged. China's getting judged. Saudi Arabia's getting judged too, man. With that, all praise be to Yah, Bashim Shah, Bashim Kakadash, Shalom.